Alright, so here are the bottom 3 panes that I've started with, and I've washed all 6 of these major panes. I've hit all of these right here with an organic wash. But these right here are the ones that I'm focusing on, especially these bottom panes because they're easier to get to. I have scrubbed both sides, inside and outside, with multiple chemicals, and I let it dry, came back to it, scrubbed it again, washed it, hit it with pressure, let chemicals sit on it, wash it, everything. And this is exactly what it looked like when we started. Every glass pane looks like this. All the way across the board. Here I'm going to use some of my F9 bark. This is a product that I just bought, and I've already used a couple of gallons of this trying to treat these windows from the inside and outside. This is a product that eats through hard water, calcium, and organics. Used on bricks a lot, but also used on glass. So here it is applied. We'll let it dwell for a minute without letting it dry, and then we will water it down. Go back to this. Keep in mind, this is the 3rd pane. This is the one I've been focusing on this time around. We're gonna let that dry for a minute. And some of the other things, like down here, there's a lot of organic growth. I can get all of that off. That's going to be no problem. This, your main focus was on the windows where it's doing this. This is the one we're letting dry right now. Alright, so just to contest the idea that the film is on the outside, we're going to go ahead and do the outside of this pane as well. Remember, it's the 3rd one from the wall, and this is the one that we just finished rinsing down on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same process on this one out here, except just using a water hose, no pressure washer this time, but using the same chemical. already dried, it's already back. So, like I said, I've done this with several chemicals already, not just that one. I've done it with 4 different chemicals. I've used scrubbing, I've used not scrubbing, I've used pressure, like high pressure, I've used low pressure. I've even tried scraping a little bit with a razor blade, and I still cannot get any of this off. The only method I haven't tried is steel wool, and I hate to say it, but going across steel wool, or going across all these panes with steel wool is not quite in the budget at the moment. But you can see right here, right now, it's already starting to dry and all of this stuff's coming back. We'll come back to it in just a second whenever it dries fully. That way you can see the full effect, because we've done most of these windows right here the same exact way and all of it has come back. Alright, so we're back in here on the inside, and here's the third pane that I was washing just before. It's in the process of drying on the outside right now, but we're back on the inside, and if we look back, it looks the same. Just that layer, and I scrubbed hard too. And it's all dried. Now granted, it did get a little bit of a layer of it off, because it's no longer as bad as this one per se, but it's still pretty bad. And all of these got the same treatment, and they're all still pretty bad inside and out. Alright, here we are, final product, both sides dry, and as you see, third panel from the wall looks just like the rest. It looks like there has been no change. They all look the same. And this is right here what I was talking about. After all that work, no change.